Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear students. How are you? Hope you are all okay. Um, it's me, Ibrahim Al Qadi, and inshallah, I'm going to be the instructor for the IGCSE English as a second language in different uh, platforms and different curriculum and different boards. So, inshallah, I hope you find it easy, you find it um, a good thing to start with. And I know exactly that all students who join the IGCSE education are very good students, and the English for them is considered يعني a task that they are going to achieve and do in no time, and it's considered as a piece of cake for all of them. So I hope, inshallah, everything is okay. And today, our session will be divided into two main parts. Inshallah, the session will be divided into two main parts. The first part of the session will be going through the different boards, especially the reading, and I'm going to start with the reading section. I'm going to go through or make a quick orientation on the papers themselves for Oxford AQA 9280 and for Cambridge 0511. I will go through the different questions very quickly in order to show you the questions themselves, and after that, or the second part, inshallah, will be devoted to one of the main skills in the reading paper, which is skimming and scanning. Okay, so just let me know if you can hear me well without any noise. Just send a message to make sure that you are hearing me well. Yeah, great. Ed. Huh. Rubin. Okay. What about the others? You have to all just thumbs up or just make a. Yeah, great. 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 Okay. And of course, if you have any questions related to the things that I'm going to explain today, you have to write them in the comments. And inshallah, after the session, I will be um, making another video, and this video will be uploaded to the WhatsApp group, answering all the questions. And please make sure that you go through the homework or the assignment that I'm going to upload on the platform, but not today. Actually, there is a technical problem with my account, so I couldn't upload any homework on the platform before the session. So the homework for this session will be uploaded on the WhatsApp group. So you have to go through the. It will be, inshallah, one link to the Google Forms, and you have to go to the Google Forms through the link, and after that you have to answer the sheet or the worksheet that I will upload, inshallah. So so let's go through the first part of the test, and as I told you, I'm going to go through the different parts of the or different questions of the reading paper in English as a second language for Oxford. Actually, guys, I know that you are all in grade 7 and grade 8. There are some students in grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9. Please give yourselves a chance to think about which board you are going to join. I mean in every subject. Give yourself a chance to know exactly which one you are going to join. You have to exactly make sure that when you decide, when you let's say when you take the decision or make the decision of which board you are going to join, um, you have to be aware of the good things and bad things, or the easy and difficult aspects of each of the boards. So inshallah, together we will explain exactly what are the good points, and the, let's not say, the little bit difficult things that you have to overcome in order to get the highest score in this board. As you all know, this paper in front of you. Can you all guys see my screen? Okay, great. Yes. If you have any questions, guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the messages box, and inshallah I will yes. Disabled? What do you mean disabled? Which one is disabled? My screen is disabled and from your side? Comments are disabled. Okay, I will just start it. Okay, give me just seconds. Type. In order to make it very clear, I will let the chats closed till the end of the session. I will give you 10 minutes at the end of the session to write all your comments, to write all your questions, because now I don't want anything to distract me from explaining the session. Okay, so write down write down all your comments, write down all your questions on a piece of paper. All right, write down all the questions and your comments, and I will leave at the end of the session 10 minutes for you to write everything, and then I will enable the messages icon. As you can see in front of you now, yeah, Shabab, this is Oxford AQA International Qualifications, and this is the cover page, which includes all the instructions, everything that you are or you need to know before you sit officially for the test. This is the center number. This is the center number and the candidate number, surname or family name, your full name, your name. And it's written here, International GCSE English as a Second Language Reading Paper. And this paper, guys, was from May, June 2025. Okay, the material you're going to need, nothing, just a pen. All right, and here are the instructions. Answer all questions in English, and the English word is written or highlighted, written in bold, in order to let you know that no any other languages are available to write your answers. All right, so write everything in English, even your names. All right, even your names, even everything in the paper must be written um, in English. So use black ink or black ballpoint pen. It's the regular black pen, or you can use the blue ones if you can. It's okay. fill in the boxes at the top of the page. Here are the boxes here at the top of the page. So you have to let's say you have to fill them all before you start um, going through the different parts of the test. You must answer the questions in the spaces provided. Do not write outside the box around each page or on blank pages. I will let you know what this instruction mean. Here all the questions are inside a big box, all right, and there are spaces for the answers. Okay, so you are not allowed to write outside the box. You are not allowed to write outside the box. All right, so write the answers only inside the box and in the spaces provided for the answers. Example, like the word here or this question, there is a space for the answer, so you have to write the answers here in this space provided and not outside the box. This is what's meant by do not write outside the box. All right, so the other one, if you need extra space for your answer, use the line pages at the end of this book. Write the question number against your answer. All right, so it's at the end of the each paper you will find some line pages if you need extra space for here also. Okay, this do not write on this page, answer in the spaces provided. And here some are line pages if you need additional spaces for your answer. um, do all rough work in this book. Cross through any work you do not want to be marked. Okay, so if you don't any answer you have already written not to be marked, just to cross it out. Just cross it out. The marks for this question are shown in brackets. The maximum mark for this paper is 60. You must not use a dictionary. Okay يا شباب. So as for the examiner's use, we have here four texts. Four texts. In this paper, we have four texts. The text number 1 is for questions from 1 to 6. Question or text number 2 is from questions 7 to 14. And text number 3, 15 to 24. And the last one, text 4, is from 25 to 35. These are the main texts or the basic texts here. As you can see, text 1 is the email, and there are 3 questions in the first part. So we have a very short piece of writing here, very short 2 paragraphs, and we have 3 MCQ or multiple choice questions below it. The second part, read the second part of the email. Here we have another part of the email which contains also another 3 questions. So the total for the text 1 is only 6 questions. And we will go through the other exercises, the other texts very quickly. This is the text 2, and text 2 is also divided into 2 parts. Sometimes the texts are divided into 3 parts. I think, or in my opinion, this strategy is way better than just giving you the whole text and then the whole questions after the text. All right. So in Oxford, they are dividing the texts into smaller chunks. All right. And there are some questions that come after each part of a text. Here, for example, in text 2, the first part has 4 paragraphs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 questions only on these 4 paragraphs. So if you can just imagine that there will be a question for every paragraph, and this what makes the reading paper in Oxford a very good one, because it deals with let's say very smaller chunks of paragraphs. Okay, and you can easily find the answers from the text. All right. The other part of the text, or the second part, questions 11 to 14, is only or another 5 questions on the 3 paragraphs. All right. The coming part is the text 3. Um, Also is divided into several parts, like the first part here, which questions 15 to 19. And after that, the second part is from 20 to 24. Um, let's move on to the last text of the paper, which is text 4. And this text is considered the longest, and it has more questions the than the other texts. Okay, here we have questions from 25 to 35, about 11 questions only on this part of the test, on text 4. So this part, 2 paragraphs, only 2 questions, and the second part, questions 27 to 31. The last part, the third part, as you can see, guys, from this paper. Okay, as I told you, this is May June 2025. This paper, the last text is divided into 3 parts. Text 1 and text 2, text 3 are only divided into 2 main parts. But text 4, as I told you, is the longest of all the 4 texts, and also it contains or it has 3 main parts and 10 questions. All right, not necessarily that these are the number of questions in every part, but to tell you, the first text has 6 questions, even in the May June session or October November session. Okay, but in October November session, the number of questions is about 30, not 35. 30 questions in October November, but in May June they are 35 questions. Actually, in order to be able to answer this paper efficiently and professionally, you need to know lots of skills. All right, and inshallah, I'm going to explain one of these skills today, which is the skimming and the scanning skill. Okay, which is very, very important. You're gonna need this one is in Oxford, in Edexcel, in Cambridge, or whatever the board you are going to register for. So especially, inshallah, ya shabab, you have to pay attention to what I'm going to say about skimming and scanning. There are some other skills you need to know in order to be able to answer the different questions in this paper, in all boards, as I told you, in Oxford and in Cambridge and Edexcel. So one of these questions, for example, but I'm not going to explain what is the answer and what is the strategy of answering such a question. Let's move on to a question like this one. Question 11. In paragraph 5, the writer says, Coventry has an impressive history. Coventry has an impressive history. Explain in your own words what the phrase impressive history means. Impressive history means. Actually, guys, we need to make a paraphrase. We need to make a paraphrasing for these 2 words. We need to give our own answer in our own words. Okay, so it is very important to widen your vocabulary bank in order to be able to give synonyms. All right, and I know that inshallah this will this skill will be devoted to be explained, inshallah, in the coming sessions, bi'idhnillah. So, together, we will unlock all the skills needed for the writing, for the listening, for the speaking, for everything, for every skill that you are going to have in your um, let's say in your official examinations, inshallah, when you join grade 10, bi'idhnillah. So uh, this is very quickly, the paper of Oxford, or reading paper, Oxford AQA 9280. So let's move on to the other part, or to the second part. This is the paper for Cambridge. As you all know, guys, this is actually a quick orientation. All right. I'm not going to go inside the question itself and explain everything. Uh, um, do not expect that from the very beginning. All right. So, and today, inshallah, also, I'm not going to go deeper into the skimming and the scanning, because I need you to I will upload some exercises and some worksheets on the platform later, inshallah, later this week, and on the WhatsApp group and the Telegram and all the social media websites. So inshallah, everything, all the material will be uploaded later, inshallah, and there will be a session to answer these things together. And if you have any questions or any live questions, I mean live questions, we talk together. So this, as you all know, this session is only devoted for the quick orientation, all right, and showing the differences, not all the differences between Oxford and Cambridge. This is, as you can see in front of you, this is the English as a second language, 0511. Okay, and this is paper 1, variant 1. This is paper 1, variant 1. Okay, it's English reading 1, paper 1, reading and writing, and the time devoted for this paper is 2 hours. You must answer on the question paper. Of course, guys, some students prefer to just attach some papers, some outside papers, because they think that this will be okay. No outside papers are allowed to be attached on the paper of, or on the question paper. All right, so you have to answer all the questions on the question paper. So no additional materials are needed. What do you mean by that? No additional materials are needed. Actually, you do not need to have a dictionary or something like this. Just a pen and start your answer. These are the instructions. Answer all questions. Use black or dark blue pen. Write your name, center number, and candidate number in the boxes at the top of the page. Write your answer to each question in the space provided. Do not use any erasable pen or correction fluid. This is very important. This is very important. If you do not want your answer to be corrected, just cross it out. Do not erase it. Do not use an erasable pen or any correction fluid. All right, this is very important, and this makes a difference in your score. Okay, any erasable pens or correction fluids are actually banned, prohibited from this or on this paper. All right. Um, do not write on any barcodes. Do not write on any barcodes. And I'm going to show you. These are the barcodes here. So do not write on them, because while correction, they scan these code bars in order to know exactly which paper is this, or which paper belongs to which student. So do not write on any barcodes. All right. dictionaries are not allowed. If you just go inside the test room with your dictionary or with any of your electronic devices like a mobile phone or smartwatch or something like meta glasses, some students can bring with them meta glasses or something like this, or any device that can let them cheat or just contact some outside persons or something like this. These are things are not allowed. So please, ya shabab, please do not take with you any dictionaries, any devices that are not allowed. I mean the mobile phones, I mean the smart watches, the meta glasses, or any device that can make يعني some or to be an aid, to be a helper for you, for anyone to cheat. All right. So the total mark for this paper is 60, and the number of marks for each question or part question is shown in brackets, like these brackets. Okay. So let's go on and just find what's there for exercise 1. Here the questions are exercises. So we have exercise 1, which includes some questions. All right. So read the article about an activity called parkour and then answer the questions. Parkour, journalist, Sebastian Kite, and so on. Um, so this is the text and these are the questions. To answer exercise number 1 and to answer the different questions on this exercise, you have to be very professional in skimming and scanning the text, because you might find a question to ask you to find the main idea, to find the main purpose, to find the main to find the meaning of a word, to find some information from the text. So you have to be able to just go through the text and do the skimming and the scanning very professionally. And also, there is another skill in this question, which is your ability to write as fewer words as you can. All right. Do not write full sentences. This is the one of the main requirements for this question, is to be able to skim and scan, and also to be able or to be professional in writing words or as few words as you can. And these words must be giving the answer or be very clear for the answer of the question. All right. So this is for the exercise number 1. Let's move on to exercise number 2, which we need to be able to link and connect ideas together, because here the examiner is asking you which section includes the following information. All right. So we have nine sentences here, or 9 questions, and in all of these questions we have to go back to the texts. All right. Text A, text B, text C, and text D. All right. We have to go back to these texts in order to find a connection between the different questions and the different texts. All right. Also, there is a very important strategy you need to know before you go on in this question and start your answer. Okay. So this is the most important, and some students think that this is a very tough question, a very difficult question. But in my opinion, if you know the strategy, what happened, ya shabab? Yes. What's wrong? Can you see my screen يا شباب? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
You see my
Yes.
screen, right? Okay, good. Exercise number three. Exercise number three. As for exercise number two, um, as I told you guys, the students think that this is a very tough and very hard, very difficult to answer because it needs you to be able to connect very quickly between the question and which text. But inshallah, when I'm going to explain this question with you in details later بإذن الله, I will show you the most effective strategy of how to answer such a question. Right? Let's move on to exercise. Move to exercise number three. All right. This exercise is note taking. Is note taking. It's a very easy question, and also it has its own strategy. It has its own strategy, which inshallah will be explained later. All right. But in general, what are the rules for the Atlantic challenge? You have to go back to the text in order to find at least four main points. Four main points. All right, from the text, rules of the Atlantic challenge, and also the challenge in this question, as for exercise one, is to write as fewer words as you can. It's very important to write sorry, is to write less or few words than the other questions, all right? Because these are notes, and the notes in general, or generally speaking, the notes are very few words that you, when you are delivering a speech or delivering something, right, to talking to others, you have to just have a quick look on very few words that remind you of something else, remind you of something else, of how to talk, what to talk about. So here the rules must be written in very few words. All right, do not write full sentences, which is very important. All right, the same thing with question number 9, highlights of the Atlantic challenge. All right, exercise number 4, it's MCQ, and also there is a longer text than the previous ones. So you have to read the question and go back to the text in order to find the best answer for this question. All right, it's a very normal MCQ question. All right, so but it also has its own strategy, which you have to know and practice answering it a lot in order to be able not to miss any of these questions. Right, the reading paper is now finished. All right, the reading paper is now finished. Only 4 exercises, only 4 exercises. All right, in the same paper we have the writing section, which includes 2 questions. The informal email, and inshallah later I'm going to explain. So as you all know, there are lots of questions. There are lots of questions in this paper, and each one of them needs at least 3 or 4 sessions for the explanation, for the strategies included, how to answer, how to practice, how to be able to avoid the let's say the tricky points in each question, and also how to answer very professionally. Okay. How to answer the questions professionally, and how to avoid the tricky points, and also how to plan your time while you are sitting for the test. These are all very important parts, very important points you need to know before the test. Also, we have the last question. There is a lined page here for you to answer. The last question is the writing. You might write an article, you might write a report or a review or something like this, and all these types of writings, inshallah, will be explained later, because the article is different from the report, is different from the review. So you need to know exactly what each part, what each type of these types of questions need you to include in order to get the full mark. Okay. So these are the two papers, the reading papers for Cambridge, and for Oxford AQA. Okay. Before moving to the next part, do you have any questions before moving to the next part, ya shabab? Hello?
Yes, I have a
No.
question.
Yeah, go on. Who's talking?
It's here about the Oxford the reading part.
Yeah.
What was the code of the Oxford reading part, please?
What was what? Sorry?
The code.
The code 9280.
Nine. Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
9280. This is the code for uh, for Oxford English as a second language. Okay. Huh. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have another question.
Yeah. Okay. Go on, Malak.
In Oxford, is the questions shorter than Cambridge?
If you look at the papers, at the paper itself, you're gonna find that the texts are divided into parts. Then this is what I said at the beginning. All right. Just combine the two. Sorry. Just combine the two parts together. You're gonna find that the text one is out of 5 paragraphs. Text one is out of 5 paragraphs. But generally speaking, yes. The texts in Oxford in Oxford AQA are a bit shorter than in Cambridge. Okay, and how many questions? How many questions are there in, or how many texts are there in the reading paper? Huh? Still remember? Huh?
35.
No, not the questions. I mean the texts.
4 texts.
4 texts. Yes, there are 4 texts and 35 questions. In Cambridge, they are also 4 exercises with different questions. So comparing the two papers, comparing the two boards, you're gonna find that they are a bit similar. All right. The only short one is the text number 1 in Oxford. That's it. Text number 2, 3, and 4 are similarly like the in Cambridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, we don't have any
The
grammar.
Cambridge or the Oxford?
Excuse me. Yes.
Sir, I have
But
a question.
Yes, go on.
That Sir, the your voice was lagging, so I didn't understand.
Which point you need me to
Uh,
explain?
we was in paper two at this time, and we was explaining how to do something.
Um, Malik is talking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Malik. Inshallah, in the coming sessions, all these questions will be explained fully. So, be patient, right? And everything will be explained. Here, actually, I haven't explained everything. I haven't explained anything. I haven't explained anything. I just gone through the text, all right, and the questions, all right. So nothing just gone beside you, all right.
So, if your voice was lagging, so it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so inshallah, the next times will be better than this time, especially because there are some at the beginning there are some technical problems, but alhamdulillah, you're lagging for you. Was my voice lagging with the others, yeah, Shabab?
No.
no,
No.
no,
So
no.
I think it's
No, no,
your,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
Malik. I think it's your connection. I think it's your connection. All right.
Yes.
Sir,
I think it's your connection.
Yes.
excuse me,
But
sir.
don't
May I
worry,
ask?
I have a question.
inshallah. Don't worry, inshallah.
Excuse me.
Everything will be
Sir,
very
can I have a
clear.
question?
Everything will be explained. Yes, who's talking?
Excuse
Judy.
me.
Hello.
May I
Judy.
ask a question?
Yeah, go on.
Can I ask a question?
Can I have a question?
Um,
Go on.
please. Me?
Ahmed or Judy. I don't know
Yeah.
who's
Okay.
speaking. Okay,
Ahmed.
Uh,
Ahmed, go on.
Okay. So my school is teaching the curriculum of English,
Yes,
and I'm willing. Inshallah, I will go in Cambridge in Oxford as
great.
my examining board. Yani, as my
Yeah,
exam board. But my school refused to train me Oxford.
yeah.
So I'm now
Which country?
depending on
Which
myself.
country are you based in? Yeah, Ahmed.
Saudi Arabia.
Great. Which school and in which city?
Um, City Jubel, school Maria International School.
Okay. So
So
why do they refuse that you study Oxford?
um, they didn't. The teacher himself refused to teach Oxford curriculum.
Yeah,
So I'm training myself. What do I train myself? Train Cambridge or Oxford? Because my exams will be based on Cambridge past papers.
yeah.
And
Ahmed, to be honest, each subject has its own nature, and I'm really don't know anything about the other subjects, all right? But honestly speaking, about English as a second language, all right? One
yes,
word, one decision, Oxford.
yeah, that's why I'm willing, because I'm willing to test as Oxford, taste
Okay.
Oxford. But I don't know how to train myself. What do I train myself?
Which grade
Cambridge
are
or
you in?
Oxford?
Which grade?
Grade 9.
You are in grade 9. You still
Yes.
have time. You still have time with us. Just keep attending our sessions online on IGCSE Elite. All right. Keep attending the sessions. And as you know, all the skills will be explained, all the paper, all support will be given to you and to the others. So do not worry about from which place am I going to study, from where I have to to level my standard up, and all these things inshallah will be as a piece of cake in the comment sessions inshallah. So do not worry about anything, and you have our own
sir, can I have a question?
social media, so you can just text us at any time. And there is WhatsApp and Telegram accounts, so you can text us at any time. All right. So don't worry about the support from our side.
Yes, but I periodically train on past paper for English, especially English.
Don't worry about
Which
that.
board?
Don't
Yeah,
worry
which board?
about
Which
that.
board?
Okay. Don't worry about that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can I
Mayar.
Thank you,
have
sir.
can I ask the
Yeah.
question?
Okay. Mayar.
Yes.
Mayar. Then Judy. Okay.
Okay, I want to ask you a
Uh,
question.
Yeah. Go on.
Which one is easier, the Cambridge or Oxford?
Which grade are you in?
I'm in grade 8.
Grade 8. You still have grade 9. Okay. And you're
Yeah.
practicing from now, which is wonderful, which is great. You are practicing from now and you're asking from now. Okay. Give yourself a chance. And this is my word for every one of you. Give yourself a chance to study both in order to uh, make your level very good in English. And then next year, you can decide. You can decide. If I'm
Are we
just
gonna review Adexel?
if I'm just giving you an idea now that Oxford is better than Cambridge, right? Then you will go to Oxford and start studying it, and then you will leave completely what's there in Cambridge. In both boards, you will learn completely different things, but
did we finish, sir?
they have very common things. All right, you have to know. All right. So study both of them now. Make or keep attending our sessions, and inshallah, you will find that both of them have يعني strengths and have weaknesses. All right.
Did we
So
finish?
sorry,
Did we finish?
what do you mean?
Like, are we now only answering questions, or did we finish the session?
No, no, we haven't finished. We haven't finished. Okay. Yeah. Who's
Sir, are we
next?
gonna
Excuse me,
review
sir.
Adexel?
I was waiting for so long. Can I ask?
Me also.
Okay, Mayar.
So, sir, I am in grade 10 now. I'm gonna write the
You are in grade
inshallah
10.
next.
Mayar,
Yes,
can you
yes.
raise your voice a little bit, please?
Okay. So I'm gonna write the English inshallah in the next October,
M-
November.
how is that? October, November is finished.
No, next year.
Next October, November. So you are not joining. You are not joining May, June.
No, because I have already 3 subjects in May, June.
Okay,
But I'm taking like an idea of the exams and everything.
great. So what did you study
So
since the beginning of the year? Which board in English, I mean?
uh, I was in an Indian board called CBSE,
In
and
Indian
the
school,
English,
Indian board?
yes,
Ah,
yes. So my like the system of learning and syllabus was different, like how
great.
the papers or the paper patterns are different from IG. So I'm just asking which is better for me, Oxford or Edexcel or Cambridge, and also is there any grammar like or just writing and reading?
Okay. So you were studying in an Indian school, so the system was completely different, right? Did I get it
Yes,
correct? Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
you haven't studied, you haven't started English till now.
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay. So I recommend that you study Oxford. I recommend you study Oxford, which is better, and in your case will be the most important thing or the best thing to get a score. All right. Till now, I don't know exactly what are your levels, guys. And يعني inshallah together we will know each other's in the coming sessions. But for everyone, okay, because I this is the most repeated question: which one is the best? Which one is the best? Cambridge or Oxford or EdXL, right? It depends. It depends on your own ability. It depends on your language. It depends on lots of things. You have to know exactly what you are going to start, what you are going to study. So if you know exactly the content of each board, I mean in English, if you know exactly the content, but for Mayar, the uh, Mayar, I think, yeah, in her
Yes.
case, because she's now in grade 10 and she needs to save time. All right, she doesn't have the luxury of time to just start with Cambridge and then go to Oxford and then decide. She doesn't have any time. She doesn't have any time. So Mayar, go straight forward with Oxford. Do not hesitate. You don't have time. You have to start from now. Okay? Do not
Okay, sir.
stop. Do not stop. Do not
Sir, can I ask a
stay
question?
with us.
Sir, can I
Stay
ask a
with us
question?
in the sessions, and inshallah, everything will be clear and will be very easy. So don't worry about
Sir,
that.
can I ask a
Actually,
question?
there is another question I need to just tell you all. The grammar and the vocabulary in these boards are not very clear. It's hidden. What do I mean by that? There are some writing questions, writing papers. So you have to know, you have to be aware of the grammar rules and how to write. Okay? There must be grammar rules. I'm not going, or any teacher, not going to teach you separately the present simple, the past simple, or this stuff. So nothing will be given to you as exactly pure grammar. All right? So you have to be able to, or if you ask about grammar rule, the teacher will explain it. So why not? Okay, but there are no direct grammar sessions in these, especially for those who are in grade 10 and are going to start their official tests in May, June, or in the coming October, November, right? So there will be nothing like this. But in our course, the foundation course, there will be sessions devoted for vocabularies, writing, grammar, spelling, and everything. Okay, Shabab? So,
Sir, I have a question.
Sir, I have a
yeah,
question.
okay,
Yeah.
go on.
So, are you
Thank you,
gonna
sir.
review with us the Edexcel board?
Yes, of course, inshallah.
Yeah. And
Inshallah.
what about the first language?
Yes, inshallah, everything will be explained. Will be explained. But as for the plan, we have already published on our platforms. All right, there will be, as you all know, there will be sessions devoted for each, uh, let's say, for each board. Okay. Who else? Because I need to start the second part of the session. Yeah,
Sir,
Shabab.
sir,
Excuse me, Mr.
sir,
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Who's talking?
Me,
Me,
Mr.
Okay. Go on.
sir, I'm in a school that has, how can I tell it, that I'm now in grade 8, but
Okay.
they give me grade 9 books. Wrote learner's book grade 9 like this.
Which country are you based at?
Jeddah.
Okay.
And like they give us upgrade one, is like if I went to grade 9, they will give me grade 10 books.
Mm.
So I like grade 9, I like grade 8 studying grade 9. So Uh, in your opinion, do I use Cambridge or Oxford or Edict Excel?
Excel, Excel.
Why?
Mister,
This is yes.
Mister, so you think Mr. Edixel is better than Cambridge and Oxford?
Why?
No, Mister, according to you, what's better, Cambridge or Oxford? Because I am
I
going with Cambridge.
يا
Okay.
شباب يا شباب for grade 8 students, grade 9 students, you still have time to compare. You still have time to compare.
Mister, I'm grade 10.
Okay, you still have time to compare. You need to know lots of skills before you start choosing which board you are going to start with. All right, for any board,
Yes.
even the Edexcel, the Oxford, the Cambridge, you need to be aware of the main skills in each board. In all the four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. All right. When you are
Yes.
aware of these skills and know exactly what should be there, and uh, you have the decision at that time to decide. You still have time. Do not bother yourselves which board I'm going to study. And I told you that since the beginning of the session. All right. I told you that since the beginning of the session. So please, please, يعني this is a very frequent, very يعني mostly asked from the students which board I'm going to study. For grade 10 students, for grade 10 students, they don't have time. They have to decide now. And I say to them, because they don't have enough time, start from now and study Oxford. But for grade 8 and the grade 9 students, you still need to know lots of skills in order to be able to decide. Okay,
Okay, teacher, I have a question.
go on.
So my school, it doesn't support Oxford and Edexcel boards, and it only teaches Cambridge.
Mm,
And they don't teach us first language
uh-huh.
because there's not like many native speakers, so they
Yes.
only give us second language.
Yeah,
So what do you think is
the
best?
second language is in the Middle East is the one which is very frequently studied by students in all, especially in the Middle East. They study the second language because the first language, English, is very difficult and it needs loads of skills to be known before you start even think about it. So do not worry about that, inshallah. And if you decide, which grade are you in?
I'm in grade 9.
You are in grade 9. So you still have time to decide. But for my, as my answer is Oxford. My answer is Oxford.
But my
Okay.
school doesn't support Oxford.
Um,
Sir, I have a
which, where are you based?
Jeddah. It's an
Jeddah.
international school.
Uh, so you have the decision. You have the decision to make it homeschooling. I don't know exactly what because this decision is very critical actually. So which board you have to? By the way, Cambridge is a good one. I'm not. I'm not just let's say recommending you to study or give recommendations on Oxford because it's only easy, and I recommend it according to the curve. I recommend it according to the curve. I recommend it according to the number of stars the students get. The students get in Oxford.
Sir, I'm sorry, but can we continue with the lesson? Because the questions get more and more every time.
والله 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 يعني I was about to start that 10 minutes ago, but actually I need to answer all the
Mister, but
questions.
I have a
So
really,
please, ya shabab,
I have a really important question.
yeah, please write all the questions, and I will leave you to write all the questions on the WhatsApp. Okay.
So we're finished till now. We're gonna continue later,
No, no, no,
or we're just
no.
gonna continue now.
Mister, I have
We're
a
gonna
question.
continue now.
Okay, very important. Can I ask a question quickly?
Yeah, go on.
So, right now I'm in year 8, but our books, they're Cambridge, and we're taking year 9. Like our books are written on them year 9 instead of year 8. I want to buy like books so I can study from them. But like,
No,
do I buy year
study
9
from
or do
them.
I buy year
Study
8?
from them. Any course book that you take at school is important, and you have to study from them in order to uh, upgrade your skills, upgrade your
Yes,
vocabulary. Okay,
yes, I
so study
study. I
from them.
study from. I study from
Yeah,
these books. But if I want
study
like
from them,
books,
because the
if I
skills
want books,
you're gonna learn from the course books are very important, and you need to do them. So
yes,
let's start the last
Mister,
part of our
but Mister,
session.
we
Mister, I
take
have a
the
question.
Excuse
English,
me.
we take it as a first language.
Yeah.
Yes, our school, we in English we take it as a first language, not second language. So I want like extra books so I can study from them at home. Like I already study from our books at school, but I want like books so I can study from them at home. Like for example, like the science books and stuff.
So inshallah, I will recommend you some books to study from. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I have
to
a
help
really
you.
quick question. I have
Yeah,
a really
go on.
quick question. Can I say,
But
how do,
yeah, Shabab, yeah, Shabab, yeah,
go on.
Shabab. This will be the last question, okay? I need to complete the session in order to be able to finish the part of today. All right? Yeah, go
Yes,
on.
Mister, I
yes,
raised my
sir.
hand for a very
How
long
can,
time.
sir, how can I open past papers?
How can you open past papers? I'm going to upload some past papers. It's not a good idea right now to start with the past paper. The last paper is the last part of your study. When you know all the skills, all right, you have to apply the skill you learned in the past paper, and in general, after that, you need to have a mock test as past paper after that. But inshallah, later I will upload some past papers from Cambridge, from Oxford, from EdXL on the WhatsApp and the let's say the Telegram. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So as I told you, the part of the test, the part of the session will be for skimming and scanning. Do you know exactly what do you mean by the word skim and scan, ya shabab? Huh?
Yes,
Yeah, go on.
it is a way of obtaining answers for the on the reading exercise
Which one
technique.
are you giving me the explanation about? Skim or scan?
I use skimming.
Skimming, let's say,
Yeah.
skimming is reading quickly for general meaning, not details. All right? So the skimming helps you to read quickly. Helps you to read quickly. Scanning helps you to get deeper information. All right?
I remember
Helps
the scanning, we get the genre and the purpose and the audience.
lots of information you get from scanning. So
Mm.
when to use skimming? When to use skimming? Huh?
When I'm trying to find the area in which the answer may be in the general area in the paragraph, then I
Yes.
scan for exactly the answer.
Okay. Let's just read this um, from here. When to use skimming? Need the main idea? Skim. Need to know the writer's purpose? Skim. Need to get a quick overview before you just read the question? Skim. You need to check if the text is relevant with the questions, skim. So there are four main things. There are four things you need to know in order to know how to use or which one to use. Which one to use. All right? So how to skim. How to skim. These are some ideas for anyone who wants to make skimming when answering a question. This skimming is used in Cambridge 0511 question or exercise 1, and is used also in text 1 for Oxford AQA. So read the title and subheadings. This is a way or a method of, let's say, skimming. Look at pictures or captions. Another way of skimming. Read first and last sentence of paragraphs. Okay? Notice repeated keywords. Form a quick summary in mind. Form a quick summary in mind. So يا شباب, in order to make skimming, you need to be aware of these things. Let's say when to skim or when to use skimming, how to skim. All right? So let's move on to what is scanning. What is scanning? Huh? Can anybody tell me, please?
Mister, can I say?
For
Yeah, go
details.
on. Anyone, quickly.
Scanning is reading thoroughly the entire text to get enough details to answer the relevant questions.
Yes. As I told you before, scanning is just a way of getting deeper into the text. To get deeper into the text means to get more information. To get more information. It's searching for a specific information, not reading everything. When to use scanning?
When I'm searching for an answer for a question, for a specific question.
Need names. لو انت يعني if you need to know the name of a thing, a date, a number, a place, then you have to go and use scanning. If you need factual short questions, also you need to scan. If you look for details in timetables or graphs, you need to scan. So how to scan? Identify needed details. Move eyes quickly through the text. Stop only when seeing exact word or synonym. Verify the detail before answering. Okay, guys, I think the skimming and the scanning is very easy. And let me show you something. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes,
Can
yes.
anybody read the text,
Yes,
please? This
yes.
text has two
I read.
questions. Yeah, go
Can I
on.
read?
Yeah.
The school will hold its annual what?
Annual.
Oh, okay. Annual charity run on Saturday, 14 October, starting at 8 a.m. Students should bring water bottles and wear comfortable shoes. All money raised will support local hospitals.
Okay. So what is the main purpose of the text?
B.
To give
Ah.
details about an event.
To give details
B.
about an event. How did we do that? Did we
By
scan or did we
skimming.
skim?
8 a.m.
Skim.
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 Very good. Because we got the
Searching for
information generally. We just know
Yes,
the
yes.
general idea. All right. The main purpose. What's this text about? It's just giving details about an event. All right.
Yes.
In question
Today,
number 2.
guys. Sir.
Excuse
8
me.
a.m. 8 a.m.
That
8 B.
8 a.m. B.
8
Okay.
a.m. B.
What
yeah.
time
8
does the
a.m.
event
B.
start?
B.
Here I'm
8
looking for.
a.m.
Yeah, Shabab. Listen.
Scanning.
Here
8
I'm
I
I'm
think,
looking
guys,
8
for.
a.m. 8 a.m.
Yeah,
8
great.
a.m.
Wallahi, يعني it's very easy. I know it's very easy. Okay, but I'm explaining something here. All right, I need to explain something. In the first question, all right, we got the answer from our general understanding of the whole text. In question number 2, we need some specific details. All right, we need some specific details. The time, as I told you, if you want to know a name, if you want to know an event, a name of an event, or a name of a person, or something like this, so you need to scan. So in question number 2, we scanned, all right, the text in order to get the time the event start at. Okay,
Excuse me.
I think inshallah this worksheet will be uploaded on the on WhatsApp group, inshallah. I just give you an idea about what to do, how to skim and how to scan. All right, so let's move on to something else.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, go on.
Is this quiz also are
Yeah,
going to be
it's
uploaded?
like a quiz, but the main quiz will be about the strategies of
There is a
uh,
homework. There is a homework.
No, I meant like it will it be like we should answer and send it the answers for you?
yes, answer it and send me a paper of your answers. For example, question 1,
we'll
the
send
answer is
you a
A.
chat of WhatsApp.
Question 2, the answer is C, and so on. Okay, so
Okay, sure.
do not
We'll
send
send it
me
in a
the
WhatsApp or
the whole paper again with the answers. Just send me. Okay, this is just an infographic about read
Homework will
faster,
be on the website.
smarter, a guide to skimming and scanning. All right.
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, go on.
Could you explain skimming and scanning again because I didn't understand?
Okay, skimming for the big picture. Get the general idea. Skimming is getting the general idea. So you need to read quickly to understand the main points without focusing on every detail. Okay, what's your name?
Abdurrahman Mustafa.
Abdurrahman. Okay, Abdurrahman. So when you skim, you need to get the main idea, the general idea. You need to get the general idea. You need to read quickly to understand the main points without focusing on every detail. When you scan, you just look for specific details, as I told you. Huh? Here in question number 1,
With scamming.
we
Skimming.
skim. All right, this is skim. In question number 2, we need to find some details from the text, so we scanned
Yes.
the text. Okay, I think now it's
Okay.
very easy and it's very clear
Yes.
the idea of skimming and scanning. All right,
Yes.
so when to skim,
Sir,
when to skim. To skim,
sir.
use it to find the main idea or to get a quick overview of a text. All right, when to scan. When to scan. Ha. It's to locate specific details like names, dates, or numbers very quickly. All right. How to skim? Read titles, subheadings, and the first and last sentences of paragraphs. How to scan? Know what detail you need, then move your eyes quickly until you find it.
Sir,
Yeah, go on.
could you publish this infographic on the portal?
Everything will be published on the platforms after the session.
What is the portal?
Which portal do you mean?
I don't know. He's saying put it on the portal. What is the portal?
You mean the platform IGCSE Elite?
Yes.
Yeah, will be this information will be published inshallah after the session on all platforms. So don't worry about that. Okay?
Yes. What are the platforms?
What do you mean
In the
platforms?
WhatsApp groups? The WhatsApp groups?
Are you a member of the WhatsApp group?
It's in the WhatsApp groups. You get in the WhatsApp groups, right?
I can get your idea. So
I mean,
the top exam tips, the top exam tips. All right. These are the most important thing, and this is the thing that I'm going to finish with today, inshallah. Top exam tips. Do not read every word while you are in an exam, while you are sitting for an official test, and you're doing the reading paper, whatever it is, um, Oxford or Cambridge or Excel. All right, do not read every word. Use fast eye movements instead of reading line by line. Line by line wastes your time. Line by line is not a good strategy to answer in the time given. Okay, line by line is not a good thing to finish every question in the assigned time. So read with your eyes first. Tip number 2, highlight keywords first. Identify key terms in the question before you start reading the text. One of the main important strategies is the let's say, to be able to highlight, to underline the key vocabulary or the key words in the question. Then you go back to the text and find what's there, which information I need to find, which information I need to focus on in order to get the correct answer. Tip number 3, practice daily. Regular practice is the key to improving your speed and accuracy. Regular practice is the key to improve your speed and accuracy. Okay, شباب?
Sir, which board from where do we practice from? Oxford or Cambridge?
I will, inshallah, upload some texts, some questions, general questions, not from any board, right? And I'm going to ask you to answer them. But inshallah, this will be when we fix the technical problem of uploading questions on the our platform. Okay, because I'm not going to upload on Google Forms anymore. All right, when inshallah this technical problem ends, inshallah, today, and I will upload lots of things, lots of material to practice from, inshallah. Okay,
Inshallah.
inshallah. Thank you so much, ya shabab, and I hope you this session was useful. Was it useful or not?
It
Yes,
was.
yes.
It was very
Yeah,
useful.
yes,
alhamdulillah.
it was. It was
Very
one of the best English classes.
It is very
Really? One of the
useful.
best English classes? Really?
yes.
Thank
Yes,
you
yes.
so much.
Nobody
Thank,
teaches better like you, sir.
Yes, sir. It was the best class.
thank
You
you
are the
so
best
much, ya
doctor, sir.
shabab. And I hope you
But I have only
get
a
a better
question. A question.
and a bright future. Have a nice day and see you inshallah next Friday at 4 o'clock. So
Thank you,
please be
Thank
with
you,
me
sir.
all the
Thank
time.
you.
Inshallah, everything will be
Thank you.
explained and everything will be, and
Thank you,
also
Mr.
the audio for this session will be uploaded after, inshallah, it's ready. Thank you
I
so much.
truly
Inshallah.
appreciate your hard work,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Yeah, thank you
Okay,
so much.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, Mr.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sir.
المرة الجاية مش هطول